Welcome to PWCI this week. I am the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter. Our final visit to Wrestling for a Cure. And we finish it off with the winner-take-all championship match. 4 titles on the line in one match. And coming to the ring is Storm Grayson. He is from the Chicago area. He is the current reigning Freelance Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Also has the Underground Wrestling Championship. Both Chicago area titles. Obviously, we love to feature the new talent on this program, and Storm Grayson, our first look. This is actually his first voyage down in downstate Illinois. So he's primarily wrestled in the Chicago area. And his opponent will be very familiar for longtime viewers of the Central Illinois wrestling scene. The opposition returning from the Mid-South, well, Mississippi, Alabama. Matt Daddy Duds, Matt Winners. Currently holds the Diamond Championship Wrestling and Wrestling for a Cure Heavyweight title. Mac Daddy Duds used to be around the Central and Southern Illinois wrestling scene before moving away. Grayson has made a few matches, has had a few matches in AEW and WWE. The other promotion downstate that he's wrestled is Iron Spirit Pro in Bloomington Normal. He's got something to tell us. What will it be? It seems some people haven't forgotten him. Get on with it. Well, let's get the ring introductions from the analyst, Robert Leach.
Naperville, Illinois, weighing in 217 pounds, he is the current defending Freelance Wrestling World Champion and Freelance Underground Independent Champion, Storm Grayson! Being accompanied by D.B. Sampson from weighing in 245 pounds. He is the currently defending DCW Heavyweight Champion, undefeated DCW Heavyweight Champion, and the Wrestling Heavyweight Champion,
All right. Well, we are going to take a quick break. We're going to take a look at the weekend schedule, and then we'll have an editorial comment before we get to this match in its entirety.
If you've ever wanted to be in the professional wrestling business, here's your chance now. Contact Pinfall Academy at 217-670-5151 or at pinfallacademy@gmail.com, located at 1320 South 11th Street, Springfield, Illinois. At Pinfall Academy, you can learn to be a wrestler, referee, valet, manager, anything having to do with professional wrestling. We'll teach you how to get it done. Pinfall Academy. Will you be our next star?
Back in the 70s and 80s, managers in pro wrestling were relatively common all across the landscape. Traditionally, it is a role for non-wrestlers or those who wrestle occasionally or older wrestlers who are near or have retired from active competition, or the tag team partner of the wrestler they are managing, or new wrestlers who are breaking into the business and need experience in front of the crowds. The corner men or women representing their clients include such names as Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart, Mr. Fuji, Jim Cornette, Lou Albano, Slick, J.J. Dillon, Gary Hart, Sherry Martel, Tai Long, the list goes on and on. Typically, they help their client to book matches and appearances, and otherwise work to further and guide their career, such as secure title opportunities and serve as mouthpieces. During matches, they tend to distract opponents and interfere, besides cheerleading for their men and giving them credibility as wrestlers. They're also paired with wrestlers who aren't good cutting promos or portray themselves as silent. The good guys would get the crowd cheering for them like crazy if they got their hands on a manager causing trouble and laid the beat down. Today, managers in wrestling? They're hardly anywhere to be found. The only managers you'll see are Paul Heyman, one of the last holdovers from the 90s, and a few
valets when they aren't in a women's match? That's it. Why are there so few managers now? Answer is simple, really. The promoters don't want to pay for them. They want to keep their costs down as much as possible, especially on the independent scene. And promoters want the burden on the wrestler in getting themselves over. If they cannot talk and have the charisma of a damp rag, they pretty much will be stuck as a jobber or wrestle only for whomever trained them. Nonetheless, every so often someone fires an email to a wrestling school asking how they can become a manager. And the wrestling school will gladly take their money and train them. But after training, they will have not much of anywhere to go. Unless this wannabe manager is willing to do a bunch of other roles, such as serve as a referee, or a ring announcer, or a commentator, or security, or someone who happens to have an ownership stake in the promotion, you can forget about it. There are very few managers on the local independents, much less in the national promotions. Ironically, there's a good demand for referees, but not very many want to be one. Yet you are far more likely to get work as a referee than as a manager. So should wrestling schools be training managers at all? If the promotion who runs the school is not booking managers and none of the neighboring promotions have them, they should not be training any to be one. It's just like going to school, college, for a useless degree in a career field where there are no jobs to go to. The golden era of managers is long gone, and I see absolutely no sign of a resurgence. And that is my editorial opinion for this week. Follow me at the St. Louis Wrestling Community at stlwrestling.livejournal.com.
Alright, here we go.
They need some wheelbarrow for all the belts.
Putting all the belts away.
That's enough for me.
Boatload of belts. There's Grayson from Chicago taking on Matt Winters, Matt Daddy Duds from Alabama and Mississippi. And Storm taking on the corner. He is from Alabama, originally from Paducah, Kentucky. He wrestles in Alabama and Mississippi, hence might have a little bit of confusion as to where he actually went, but Winners working with the crowd here at Wrestling for Cure at the Illinois State Fairgrounds Illinois building. Next week we will be going back to the Menard County Fair for the promotion formerly known as Playground Pro. Have a few matches for that event. Cannot feature the Dusty Gamer Memorial Rumble this year due to some issues and legal issues to be exact. They have not been resolved. So until they're resolved, we'll have to move on next week. As Matt Daddy does, arguing about his hair being pulled. Well, this weekend, 0-1 Supreme back in that tune with the Fergus Osborne Auditorium. Got their anniversary coming up. It goes to October. And it's their big homecoming event. Then in Chickadees, Illinois, Southland Championship Wrestling at the Civic Center. Pro Wrestling Epic in Granite City on the 17th.
He caught it.
And finally in Danville, Springfield, Illinois at the Rabbittown Trade Center on Sunday the 18th. We've got Micro Wrestling Federation in St. Louis, Missouri, also on the 18th, down in St. Louis area. Irish Wood, Universal, Side Elbow. And another one I forgot. IWA Unlimited with their major Friday show in Noble, Illinois on the 16th. That's tomorrow. You're watching in Springfield at the old grade school. And that's the shows happening this weekend in our usual coverage area. One of these shows further out. Mac Daddy Duds off the ropes. Sits on Storm Grayson. Well, I will have something to say about, I guess, what happened last weekend in the future episode of the program. Once I had time to think about it, the manager of Mac Daddy Duds attacked Storm Grayson. He got outside the ring. Give me a break. Storm Grayson really? That guy apart. There's a cover. 22. This is back in July. I always wanted to do a future news episode of the program, but sometimes I have to fill time and use up some topic. As Mac Daddy Duds off the ropes. Oh, look at this. Pretty arrogant. Drops the elbow. What was that? 22. That was the goofiest looking elbow I've ever seen. Oh, what the heck is this? That's the gyrating like an idiot. And that can, ooh, shot to the gut. Or shot to the face. Storm off the ropes. Oh, side elbow. Down to the Storm. And Duds choking the middle rope. Counting. And the manager for Mac Daddy Duds interfering, choking Storm Grayson on the middle rope. Guy's name, so sorry if I don't remember what it is. And more cheating. More cheating by Mac Daddy Duds. Yes, he retained the belt last year using his all his doggone necklaces and chains. Hey! And now more interference, and Mac Daddy Duds does his own corner man. By the way, yeah, you rarely see managers anymore in my editorial comment. Yeah, this is one of the few times you're going to see a manager on an independent show. One of the very few times. It's hard to say. It's a 2-2. Mac Daddy Duds has had lots of managers in his career. James Megabyte was one of them. And he wrestled for Pinfall. Well, New Midwest Wrestling and Pinfall Wrestling Association. Talking trash to the fans. Grayson trying to fight back. Duds picks up Grayson, suplexes him. this over? I don't think so. Okay, Dodds on the middle rope. Now walking the ropes like Undertaker. And way too much time. Telegraphed it. Senton gets nothing but Matt. I'm not talking about the guy's first name, but, you know, Matt gets nothing but Matt. Matt gets nothing but Matt. That's cute. And Storm Grayson about ready to strike him with lightning shots. Ahead. And Danny Dodds stumbling around as Storm goes up to the top. Missing drop kick. Nailed him with it. I'm still ringside with my championship belt that I no longer have. Yeah, I do miss it. Danny Dodds swing miss. Storm tries to pick him up, but blocked. Oh, tries to get away. Caught. Picks him up. Drops him. Didn't get the height he wanted on that. Daddy Dodds to the outside. Discombobulated. And Storm Grayson gonna go after him. Storm going after Mac Daddy Dodds. And to the attack. Out. Storm Grayson trying to send him somewhere and then right through the chairs. Referee's counting. Okay, great. Referee's counting. Storm Grayson's got a trash can. Nails him with it. And the referee gonna call it.
Double DQ, or DQ.
Look out! Grayson on the attack! Security trying to get between them! Well, they've been separated, but nothing's been settled here. Manager for Mac Daddy Dodds in the face of Storm Grayson trying to get him out of here, but now what's going on?
According to the referee, this contest has been deemed a double count. Both competitors will retain their respective championships.
Well, I guess one of the two men have to commute to Alabama to defend the Diamond Championship Wrestling title, but Storm Grayson going to retain his titles, and he's not happy about the way this match ended. I don't think anybody is. Even Mac Daddy Dodds wanted to win more belts, and he didn't like the fact that this match was ruled a double count out either. Unfortunately, that's going to be how it ends. A double count out. Both men retain their respective belts. And next week we'll be heading back to Petersburg for more action from Monroe County Fair Brewing Ground, the formerly known promotion. Until then, I am the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter.